What up, YouTube? Welcome back. You're here with another episode of We're Getting It Done YouTube channel. Health and wellness with your man Plus the Barber. We're here with a follow-up episode on the Kangen water and all the properties and all the functions of the Kangen water. We're here with our hydration specialists, Moses and Xander. Let's get into it. This episode is going to be about how the machine works to get this wonderful Kangen water. So, guys, take over. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, click the link below, and do all the good stuff for us. They got some good information for us.
As always, man, thank you so much for having us.
Absolutely,
Appreciate it,
absolutely.
100%.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, bro.
So, if you guys saw the video last time, you probably have a lot of questions like, oh, where does this water come from? How did they get in this? So, we kind of just wanted to break it down, make it simple for y'all. So, this is the medical device that produces Kangen water. Kangen water is actually a medical grade water. And how that happens is through the process of filtration and ionization. I'm going to let Moses explain that a little bit.
So
That
basically,
was good. That was a good point. I'm sorry to interrupt, but that
No,
was a
you're
very
good.
good point. A medical device, ladies and gentlemen. This is not just a water device. This is a medical device. So
Absolutely.
it's medical grade. There's no games being played with this. Sorry.
Exactly.
100%.
so basically the way it works is this hooks up to your sink
Okay.
and your tap, and then you turn it on, and then the water goes, and then it filters first over here. It purifies the water, and then it goes through a whole process of ionization. That's where the water is being hit with electricity from 8 titanium plates dipped in platinum. And what they do is split the water into 2 streams. So this one is alkaline,
Okay.
and this is the non-drinking acidic too.
No, drinking acidic. Okay.
So I want to touch on that a little bit. He mentioned these plates in here, right? These are actually medical grade titanium, so it's hospital grade. What they use, whatever their tools, all that stuff.
Okay.
Another thing, a lot of people are like, oh, will it fit on my sink? How do I hook it up? So there's actually a whole kit of adapters. So you can change it, it'll fit almost every faucet.
Okay.
Very easy to use, like 5 minutes to
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I was just looking at it. I was like, what that? But yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Universal.
100%. So as he was explaining, the ionization is when the water travels through here, this is actually taking out all the chemicals. So it's certified fluoride and chlorine reduction, pulling all that, so you have pure water when it hits the plates.
Right.
And when it's splitting it, it's actually turning this water alkaline, and that's because of the active hydrogen.
Okay.
So that's what really separates this machine from all other filters. It's in its own league.
Right.
Because you might be getting the cleanest filtered water,
Right.
but you're not getting electric living water.
Right.
See what I'm saying? That's what's really separating it.
And that's the key to life, ladies and gentlemen. You have to put life in your body. We can't keep putting death in our body and think that we're
100%.
gonna live, right? You gotta
Exactly.
put life in your body if you wanna live. So we have living water right here. Very, very good point to make.
100%.
We got the official alkaline water. Like he said before, there's a lot of things that are in the water that we went over in the previous episodes about the chemicals in each city and county that you guys can look up. If you look at one of the old episodes, we
Yes,
gave
sir.
you that information to look up for the water in your city. So your filters that you get from the store, it's going to get it somewhat clean, right? But this takes it to the next level. Remember, there's levels on everything, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
this takes it to the next level right here.
What I like to say about the Kangen machine is I like to call it the Rolls Royce of filters, right? You don't see ads for Rolls Royce.
You
right?
don't
You don't
see
see
it.
ads.
Nope.
It talks for itself.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
Anyone that owns one would tell you just how good it is.
Speaking of, name some people that own them that can give some credibility to this wonderful machine.
100% Moses.
So like number 1, Floyd Mayweather.
Money team.
He's been drinking it, and then Floyd Mayweather and Grant Cardone. He's a business real estate.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I watch Grant Cardone. I'm into
So
real
he's
estate,
been
like
drinking it,
Okay.
and Tom Brady has been drinking it for 9
Dope.
years.
Crazy fact, I just heard about Tom Brady. He played the whole last season with a torn ligament. The whole season. And they won the Super Bowl.
So you just named 3 people that are doing great at what they do, and they all happen to be drinking Kangen water.
100%. 100%.
Mayweather, one of the most elite athletes ever, right? he's not even boxing, he still keeps himself in pristine shape. So
Absolutely.
you can't deny that. Tom Brady, arguably the best quarterback ever,
Yes,
right?
sir, to go.
He's on it. And then
And all the whole Seahawks also drink.
Seattle Seahawks.
Whole
The
Seahawks.
whole
Yeah.
Seahawks.
So that's enough for me. You know,
100%.
Floyd alone got me like, okay, if it's good enough for Floyd, it's good enough for me.
100%.
You know?
Yeah.
Another thing I wanted to touch on. So when I say medical device, right, the origins of the machine actually comes from Japan, and as we know, Japan has one of the most amazing healthcare systems because it's actually preventative.
Right.
So they prevent disease, as in the U.S. when you get sick,
Right.
then they treat you.
Exactly.
So this was actually in some of the top Japanese hospitals. It was private, and around I think the 70s or 80s it went public,
Right.
and it became available to households and
Right.
whatnot.
Right.
So over there they had many different uses for it. So actually, when the water is being going through electrolysis, you can change the pH. So that's the real game changer here.
Okay.
So you can go all the way from 2.5 pH to 11.5.
Right.
And I'm just gonna break down the uses real quick. I'm gonna break down a couple of them. Moses finish. So with 2.5 pH, this is actually called hypochlorous acid, and it's 10 times stronger than bleach, but it's non-toxic.
Okay.
And you can use it as a disinfectant and cleans 99.9% of germs.
Wow.
So you're replacing all your household cleaners.
And this is what, just water.
Just water.
water.
Just water. 2.5 pH.
Wow.
So think about it, right? Like everybody be using chemicals,
Right.
and people are trying to avoid chemicals, and this just makes water that replaces all those chemicals.
So
Just using
I'm
water.
about to rename it almost. This is not just a Kangen water machine. This is like a green machine.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
100%.
it helps you go natural. That's what it is.
Right on.
So moving up, we got the 6 pH water, and the pH of the rain is actually 6. So plants love it. It's great for plants, and your skin's pH is 6 as well. So this is actually the same water. If you've ever gone to a beauty shop, they got rose water,
Right.
like $50 a bottle.
Huh.
It's the same water.
Can you drink rose water?
No, you can't. You shouldn't drink it. You
Okay.
can, but you shouldn't.
Okay.
It's slightly
always-
acidic.
Slightly acidic, 6 pH. Moving up, we get clean water, which is 7. So this is for elderly people or infants. You don't want to start them too alkaline. It can detox their body very intensely, and that can lead to headaches and other things.
Okay.
So you want to take it very slow.
Okay.
Reason being is when you jump in over here on the right side is all alkaline water. So this is 8.5 to 9.5. And what happens here is when you press this, the ionizer kicks on, and hydrogen is being produced, right?
Okay.
Hydrogen is one of the most powerful antioxidants in the world.
Mm.
So in one glass of Kangen water is the same amount of antioxidants in 5 pounds of blueberries.
Blueberry shit. That's my thing too.
100%.
Wow.
So you're really,
So you're telling me that this water can clean, basically disinfect,
yes sir,
all in one.
all in one.
And then
That's
11.5
Oh, yeah.
is the water that actually able to break down and emulsify the oil.
Yeah.
So you know when everybody eats these organic fruits and vegetables,
Right.
they've actually sprayed with pesticides,
Right.
and those pesticides are oil based. So when it rains, it doesn't wash away
Wash
the
out.
oil.
Right.
Oil and water don't mix,
That's
right?
right.
So this machine makes the water 11.5 is able to break down the oil. So when you soak your fruits and vegetables, it actually takes it off.
Stay tuned. That's going to be another episode, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to actually do a demonstration showing you how this machine works on your fruits and how
Yes,
it can
sir.
take off some of these pesticides and all this other stuff that we have on our foods
Absolutely.
that are actually killing us from the inside out.
We're gonna do taste tests too.
Woo.
Taste
Oh yeah,
is
the
amazing.
taste is
Okay.
completely different.
Okay. Taste test and all that.
Yeah, and also that's used as a degreaser.
Okay.
Since it breaks down the oil,
Right.
so you can use it on your stove, anything to degrease anything.
Right.
And then it's also used in the laundry,
Ah.
so you can replace your laundry detergents.
Okay.
Literally just using the water.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
there was a restaurant that actually purchased the Kangen machine. They bought a version bigger. There's a lot of different versions. This is the flagship one. So there's some smaller ones for households and a bigger one for restaurants and businesses. They saved, I think, around $30,000 in cleaning supplies in the first couple months
Oh, wow.
because they were using 11.5 to clean the stoves, grease, And the 2.5, the floors, bathrooms, everything else.
That's wild.
So it helps you save
100%.
money in the long term.
So let me ask y'all this, because we have a lot, I'm in the industry where, we like to look good, we make people look good. I'm a barber, right? So, and there's probably some people watching, cosmetologists, other people that want to know the benefits of their skin with this type of water, and what level of alkalinity is good or bad for our skin.
100%.
Right?
It's a great
I know you
question.
mentioned the infants, but what about the adults and stuff?
100%.
Because everybody's into making their skin look good and all that stuff. So
Definitely. So skin is very important. Two things. We know the outside, but the inside too. So the 9.5 alkaline is going to cleanse you from the inside, which will definitely have a great effect on your skin. It's going to be clear, you're going to be glowing, feel hydrated.
right.
Quick hydration test. Check this out. You can do this at home. So if you flatten your hand and pinch your skin, right?
Yeah.
And it goes down quick. You see how it just went down?
Yeah.
If you pinch it and it stays a little bit, you're actually dehydrated.
Fun fact. Fun
100%.
fact. Fun fact.
But going on the skin from the outside, you want to do the 6 pH, and that is because the pH of our skin is 6.
Right.
So this is really going to exfoliate. It's going to make it feel alive. It's very interesting. It's kind of like makes your skin breathe.
Breathe.
Okay.
It's amazing.
Another thing adding on to that, so when you drink the 9.5, it's cleansing the inside. And another thing is that our skin is 80% water.
Right.
Absolutely.
So when you start drinking the right water,
Right.
it starts cleansing it out,
Okay.
and now it's pure. And then you're using the beauty water.
Right.
So that's another step.
I like that. The beauty water. I like that. Fountain of youth.
So actually, one more thing for the skin. When you take a shower, you're exposed to so many different, sorry about that, so many different chemicals, chlorine, fluoride, all these things. And when you take a hot shower, it turns into gas, right? Kangen water actually is a shower unit, which mimics hot springs. So they have a number of different minerals and stones and whatnot. And that is it was one of the most refreshing showers I've ever had.
So you hook that up to your shower?
Yeah, it's a separate
Okay,
unit.
okay.
Separate unit.
And this is it. This is the machine. There's nothing extra. It's not huge, so you don't worry about this big bulky machine. This is it. They carried it in just like this on one arm. So it's not a huge machine. It's not super duper heavy, so it works. It's been backed by elite athletes, so there's no reason that you should be skeptical about this, but always do your homework.
100%.
Always do your homework. So ladies and gentlemen, we broke down the machine,
Yes, sir.
we broke down the water, so now you guys should have a better idea what Kangen water is all about. One of the most elite alkaline waters on the market, the machine. So if you have any questions, where can they ask the questions for you guys? Is there a place?
So we actually have an Instagram, it's live_Kangen. You can direct message me, you can comment on the post. I'm definitely open to any questions. And if
Also,
you're
you
interested,
can, go ahead.
I was gonna say I'll put my phone number in my bio, so you can shoot me a
Yeah.
call, text anytime.
And these are hydration specialists, ladies and gentlemen. So these aren't guys I just pulled off the street trying to sell something. No, they are studying this. They're for real about this. So
Sure.
this is not a game or a joke. Make sure y'all tune into some of our follow-ups that are coming, because we're gonna do some demos on the fruit and all that good stuff,
100%.
fruits and vegetables. So make sure you like, subscribe, click the link below. Stay tuned for future episodes with Kangen Water, our hydration specialist. We're Getting It Done YouTube
Yes,
channel
sir.
with your man Plus signing off.